Welcome back, everybody, to the preseason Pigskin party here from Griffith, Indiana. We're at Set 'em Up Lanes. I got the Lake Central Indians with me. Let's just go ahead and do quick little introductions. Pass the mic around. Who's everybody we got here today?
James Graham III.
Give us your position and your year and everything, too. We're not too easy here. Come on now. You're in position, too.
Senior wide receiver.
Okay.
Xavier Williams, senior running back.
Mylan Davis, senior cornerback.
He's got a microphone. He's good.
Jeffrey Lucas, senior inside linebacker.
Owen Denny, senior tight end, kicker, and punter.
Okay. I had your brother in class a couple years ago, I think. I did, yeah, absolutely. All right, so let's talk about this. You guys had one of the best seasons Lake Central's had in the last couple of seasons. Where did that come from? Where did that start? Who's got that one? I know it's kind of a tough question. I know, sorry, but you guys have had you guys have been here now. Some of you guys are seniors. You guys have had some rough stretches. Coaching changed through some of your process. Talk about that a little bit, and then where did you guys dig deep this year and realize, hey, you know what, we're going to be a little bit better than the previous year. What are you guys building on? Is where I'm getting at here. Where does that start?
I think really last year we improved. We had a lot better senior leadership. The seniors pushed the whole team more. We competed better in practice. And then on top of that, everything was more organized. We worked together as a team a lot more than we did the year before. And I think that really pushed us forward last year.
Okay, no, it's perfect because I think the leadership aspect is a huge deal for a lot of these guys, and you guys now as the seniors get to share that momentum now to the groups under you, and you guys have something you want to accomplish this senior year. So where do we go from here? How do we get even better from here? Because let's face it, at the beginning of the year, let's be honest, at the beginning of the year, I was watching you guys. It's like win, lose, win. We didn't really know where this identity was. Where are we at right now? What's the confidence level like right now?
I feel like
we're going to go back here first. Go ahead. We'll go back here first.
I feel like going off of last year, we definitely improved a little bit, and our practices are getting more crisp. We're getting better in every aspect of the game, off the field, which will help it come together all in one on the field, and we should be a way better team this year than last year.
I was going to say kind of like we didn't really know how to win last year. We were in like a lot of close games, so we didn't know how to finish because we were kind of like a younger team. And nobody's really been in that situation before. So this year we're a little more experienced as a group, so we know how to close out the games.
I like it. I think that's perfect. All right, so I don't know if you guys have paid attention on Facebook. Did you have something you want to add to that? No, Mylan, you're good? All right. So we've had the Cal Ripken World Series on our air. So one thing I want to know from you guys, what is your favorite youth, it doesn't have to be football, but favorite youth sport memory? Something you remember when you were younger, when you were playing. It could be a championship game, could just be traveling somewhere. Give me something that was your favorite sport, appropriate for the air. Remember, you're talking to the fans out there. I see some smirks on your faces, so just obviously we're keeping it, but just a favorite memory. Maybe a traveling somewhere maybe it could be for basketball or football or whatever. What do you got? Mylan's giving this up. He doesn't want any part of this question.
I'd say my favorite youth sport memory is probably, a lot of kids around here play LCYB.
Okay.
So I won an LCYB championship my 6th grade year. That was pretty cool.
Very cool. Yeah, absolutely. So the Cal Ripken World Series, we got kids coming in from all parts of the country. We have Australia too, Hawaii. We got kids coming in from everywhere. So just a cool moment here on the Region Sports Networks. I just wanted to get a sense of what kind of your favorite memories were when you were younger, and maybe your favorite sports memory overall is going to be coming up this season. Maybe that could be it, too. I know you have something to look forward to a little bit later on down the road as well. So give me another one, if you have a favorite memory from when you were younger.
Mylan and Xavier are going to kill me for this one.
Uh-oh.
Back-to-back conference championships in basketball in middle school.
So
Remember Gladiators.
So
beat the Clark Coyotes twice.
I was at was that your 8th grade year then? Because I wasn't with you guys for 7th grade. I was at that 8th grade championship game. That was a good game. That was a hard-fought game. Yeah, there's probably a little bit of there's still some memories there from that. You can tell. That was a tough game. I was there for that. That was tough. It was tough, but it had to be a fun one for sure. What's your favorite? Come on, you guys had Coach Clayton as a coach. Come on now, that had to be fun.
I'd say the morning practices in 7th grade were pretty fun.
Okay.
With Coach Clayton. and Coach Schweitzer.
Okay.
Those guys were really good coaches. They were really chill coaches. Really just let us play and be who we were. So
Good
really
stuff.
getting to the championship and then, getting cheated in the championship. It was always a fun experience.
So you can tell there is still clearly some repressed memories there, or some bad memories there between Grimmer and Clark, two middle schools in the Lake Central School Corporation. Xavier, did you have one?
Yeah, I would probably just say playing LCAAU.
Okay.
Me and James were on the same team, and once a year we'd go down to Indy, that was one of our FAR tournaments. We'd stay in the hotel and just messing around with the guys. That was always a fun time.
Yeah, getting out of the region and going having a good time a little bit for sure. Okay, the other thing, we got the Lake County Fair going on as well here around. Have you guys been yet over to the fair? No, because coach is working you too hard, right? Got too many practices going on, getting you too tired. You just go to bed when you get back. Okay, favorite fair food. When you go to the fair, favorite fair food. I know you guys can't do that right now because you're in season, so got a condition and everything. But what? He's like, no, I got this.
Elephant ear by far.
All right.
By
Stealing
far.
them.
I'm gonna have to go with the elephant ear too.
The elephant ear,
You can't
okay.
beat it.
No, hey,
You get a lot for what
sugar.
you pay for.
I get it. Sugar and dough. I get it. I'm full of that.
Sugar and dough. You can't beat it.
This is the third time I'm agreed that my friend's the top runner up here. I'm going to say elephant ear as well.
Okay. All right. So we'll run away with the elephant ear. What do we got up here?
I would say probably the fried food, like the fried pickles,
Ooh.
full fried Oreos. Or something.
Okay.
I'm probably going to have to go elephant ear on this one.
All right,
I'm not
so
a
we're-
huge fair food guy, but the elephant ear is pretty good, though.
Xavier's always been a little bit different. He's not going elephant ear. He went nothing dipped in chocolate. Nothing. Could they have some of those chocolate? I mean, they got like bacon covered.
Funnel cake.
Okay.
They
all right.
sprinkle some chocolate. They
funnel
sprinkle
cakes
some.
are
They sprinkle chocolate on there
Yeah.
a little bit.
Okay. All right.
Drizzle.
So you guys have kind of alluded to it earlier, but summer camp going, summer workouts going pretty well so far this year. Things are a little bit more cohesive now. I think we're in the third season with Coach Good now, so things are just going a little bit more smoothly, and you think that's really been helping so far in these last couple of years for sure.
Yeah, so going into year 3, I'd say things are going way more smoothly, especially with the coaching staff. I feel like since we've been with Good all 3 of our, all these 3 years, our relationship with him is really getting a lot closer. Like, we know a lot more about him personally, and we really bond. Like, we really have a good time. A lot of people from the outside hear our schedules and hear how much we're practicing and thinking, oh, that's too much, but it really goes by pretty fast. We're all having a good time and we're all working really hard.
Okay, I like it. Who are we looking forward to most this year? Who are we looking to face most this year? Maybe maybe there was a tough loss that maybe that Providence game over in Providence, that one might have been a little bit tough, so want to come back and beat an Illinois team. I know they come to you guys this year, right? Yeah. So, I mean, which matchup for you are you looking most forward to this year? Or maybe there's a stadium you're looking forward to going?
I'd have to go with the classic Crown Point.
Okay.
Have never beat them in my time at LC, and I just hope to beat them this year.
Okay, off the top of my head, are they coming to LC?
They come to us.
They come to you this year. Okay.
Crown Point's definitely on that list. Chesterton, for sure.
Okay.
That game against Chesterton was we beat ourselves that game, I think. We should not have lost that game. And that's one that I think we all got circled this year.
I'll have to agree with James. The Chesterton game was pretty a tough loss, but I think we're all locked in for that game especially.
Okay. All right. Hey, I like the Crown Point one. That's always a fun rivalry. How are we getting fan support has been great the last number of years. I've been to some of the games where you guys are playing. Fan support has really built up. What are you guys going to do to make sure that fan crowd comes out? What are we going to do? Are we going to try to get some extra incentive to get them out? Because we want to get a winning season this year, right? It's been a few years since we've had a winning season. I know that's one of the overall goals. Obviously, a state championship is always a goal. Sectional is always a goal. But keeping that fan base, how are we going to make sure that fan base keeps coming out and showing out? Because they've been really good the last couple of years. I can tell you, as an alum, I would say it's not as strong when I was there. It's super strong now.
Yeah, I think we just have to win games.
Yeah.
I mean, it's easy as a fan to come out if your team is winning. So if we keep winning games and have a little bit better of a better season this year, I think more fans will come out when it gets cold.
Okay. What about anybody else? Maybe we're gonna start throwing T-shirts out or something. I don't know. You guys got something you want to start doing to get the fans out? I don't know.
I think any sports fan in America will come watch winning football.
Yeah.
So I think that's the biggest step is I think if we win more games, we'll have even more support. I mean, the support, like you said, has been great the last few years. And, I mean, everybody knows we haven't really won as many games as we should have these last few years. But I think we built something these last few years for this season to be something great. And I think as long as we stay electric on the field, then the fans are going to keep coming in.
Okay, perfect. Everybody else back here? Otherwise, I got one last one for you. For those of you for the seniors at the table, by the end of the year, I want this to happen by the end of the year, at the end of the season. I want this to happen. Finish that sentence for me. I know that's tough. That's a heavy question, but I want this to happen by the end of the season for my senior year. I'll give you a second to think about it. We've got a lot of teams here behind us as you guys think about this one. We've got a lot of teams that we're going to be getting to over the course of the day, so excited to be here at Set 'em Up Lanes in Griffith. We've got the Lake Central football team. I got them thinking pretty hard. Who wants to go first? We'll go in the back.
I'd like to say I'd like to put LC on the map, take it down to Indianapolis.
Okay.
And show them what we could do.
I like it.
Yeah, I think state championship is every program's goal, but really, like Jeffrey said, putting LC on the map, and then if we could bring a winning season to Lake Central for the first time in how many years? It's been like almost 10 years.
Look here. Hold on. I've got the note.
It's been a long time since LC's had a winning season. So if we could bring something like that back to the Tri-Town area, and then if we could win the sectional championship and keep rolling from there, I think that'll be something that all of us could remember for the rest of our lives.
Yeah, that's a great answer. I like it.
Yeah, I'll have to agree with James on that one. Definitely playing in a sectional championship and definitely trying to win that game, but mostly just making out of sectionals. That's big on my list for my senior year.
Cool. Denny.
I want us to be recognized and respected as a program. For a long time, we've been kind of a blowover week, and teams don't take us seriously. So by the end of the year, I want teams to look at us as a threat for the future.
I like it.
Like Jeffrey said, I want the ring. And for who I want to play next year, I want everybody. Like I want to play everybody. I want everybody to come at me with the best effort possible, and I want to win that ring for everybody. So that LC football is no longer taken as that's just a free win for us. I want everybody to know who we are.
All right. Well, we are LC. I like it. Can't wait to see you guys this coming season. I'm sure I'll be able to tune into a couple of games, and best of luck this year. Looking forward to it. All right, we'll have more from Set 'em Up Lanes in Griffith for the preseason Pigskin Party right here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
When you come into our branch, you're sincerely going to be met by your neighbors. These folks live in the cities where you are living, and we set out to do that and would have representation for everybody. So our Lake County team is just an all-star team, a dream team put together from all of our 5 cities and other areas in Lake County.
The main thing we want to do is make sure that the member is satisfied with what we're doing and that we're providing them with the resources and the financial information that is important to them.
When life keeps you busy and you can't get to the store, shop online with Strack & Van Til To Go. Our to-go service is easy to use. Register using your rewards account information, fill your virtual cart, and choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strack & Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save time and money with our online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple, shopping made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strackandvantil.com.
Welcome back to the 2023 Pigskin preseason party here at Set 'em Up Lanes in Griffith. I'm Josh Huddleston. I'm with the Hanover Central team that is now part of the NCC, right?
Yep.
So if you want to start off by introducing yourself, and we'll go from there.
I'm Jacob Straminsky, number 5. I play wide receiver, slot receiver, and corner.
I'm Caden Verrett, number 7. I'm a junior, and I play running back.
I'm Colin Foy. I'm number 73. I'm a senior. I'm a defensive lineman, offensive lineman.
I'm Matt Kuntz, number 13. I play quarterback, and I'm a senior.
So you guys had a lot of success last season. You guys want to talk about the difference between last season to this season and where you guys are at right now?
I think a lot of people, we lost a lot of guys, going into the new conference. I think a lot of people are down us, so I feel like we're going to be playing more with a chip on our shoulder, some to prove coming into a new conference.
I completely agree. And I feel like we're going to use our strong suit of this year especially. We're a lot faster team than we were last year. A lot of our kids maybe like a little bit smaller, but we got super, super fast kids now. And we're going to use that to our advantage this year.
What would you guys say is the switch in conference? I mean, as you guys alluded to, you guys said, people are doubting you guys. What's kind of been that talk in the locker room? Kind of what's still from a leadership standpoint, from the seniors, kind of what are you guys talking about? What's kind of the mood in the locker room?
I feel like going into a better conference, is going to help us, improve our game, in the game and all that. And, for playoffs as well, going against better teams, I feel like that's going to help us in the playoff, going against, better teams and all that. So.
I feel like the vibe in the locker room is a lot better than it was last year. Last year, we didn't play the best competition we could have, but now that we're actually going to be playing some better teams and getting ready for those games, I feel like everyone's more into it, more focused, more locked in. So I feel like it's really going to help us as a team and really going to help us bond together.
Talk about the philosophy on offense, because every time I turned you guys on, I felt like I was watching a Madden game where you guys, score super high. Well, what's it like? Like, what's that feel like, being able to just put points up at will?
Well, like, our offense, we move like super fast, so we catch the defense off guard a lot of the time. Like, we snap the ball before they're even ready, But it's just fun, blowing out teams by 50. That JV team going in by halftime. But it's going to be a little different going to the new conference, but I think our offense, we're looking really sharp this year.
What is new conference? What is one game you guys have circled on the schedule that you guys say, hey, we can't wait to play this one game?
I honestly would say Andrean. I'm ready for that game. They got a bunch of good, good players, all that, and I feel like that's going to be a big battle when it comes up.
I completely agree with that. Like, I can't wait to face Andrean. I got a couple buddies on Andrean. Can't wait to go against them, hit them.
I'd say Andrean. I feel like they got a big program over there, and I think we could beat them, compete with them especially.
So you guys go from one conference. I keep talking about this conference, but you guys go for the favorite in the conference to now maybe the middle of the road. Like, what's that approach like? You guys got that underdog mentality, or do you guys feel confident that you guys can do what you guys do regardless of who the opponent is?
I mean, it kind of makes me It kind of makes me play a lot harder than it was last year. It gives me more of a chip on my shoulder going into all these games against conference opponents, knowing that they might not think the best of us, and I just got to show them that what Hanover Central does.
Same thing? Kind of feeling that. Talk to me about individual goals. I know you guys probably have team goals where you guys probably want to go undefeated, but talk individual. Do you have any individual goals that you want to achieve?
I mean, my goal is to be one of the best in the state, man. I've been putting my head down over this past off season, in the weight room, getting faster and all that, just working on everything. And my goal is to be one of the best in the state. So,
I know my individual goal is to beat the tackling record at our school for career.
What's that at?
It's at, I believe, 225, 235, around there. I'm at 165.
Oh, so it's reachable.
Yeah.
Something that's in reach.
One of my goals is becoming a better leader. I'd say I think I'm the youngest of the captains, and got a lot of young guys on the team. So I want to develop as a leader and show them how I like to approach the game and approach certain aspects of it.
I'd say my goal is to break the passing yardage and passing touchdown record at Hanover.
Nice. So what's your favorite football team? Favorite football team?
NFL?
Well, you pick it. College, NFL.
OU.
Miami Dolphins.
The Dolphins?
OU. College.
UNC.
Baltimore Ravens.
The Baltimore Ravens? Nice. No Chicago, no local teams up here? No? What's it like playing high school football?
It's the best thing that's ever happened to me. I've been playing football since second grade, and watching, the older guys play out there on Friday nights, and, I'm glad I'm finally one of them guys playing on them Friday nights, so, it's a blessing.
I love it. I wasn't going to play, and Coach Parker convinced me to play, and it's the best decision of my life. the atmosphere is amazing. Just running down the sideline with a breakaway run, crowd screaming. You know, we got our student section in the end zone. It's just amazing. Best feeling ever.
I agree with that, and it's like a lifestyle, honestly. Like, you wake up, know that you're gonna hit some people later on in the day. It's a good feeling to wake up with.
I've been playing football like since I was 7, and I've always wanted to. I always watched like growing up the high school guys, you know, Friday Night Lights, and I worked so hard to get there, and I love playing football. You know, it's my favorite thing to do.
What's coach like? Is he funny? Is he fun?
Yeah, great dude.
He's not here. You guys can say what you want, man. What's coach like? Funny?
Oh yeah. Coach Parker's hilarious.
He's funny.
Yeah.
You guys all.
I think when offense is clicking, him and Coach Bart, they like to do. What would you say? They do a dance. Like we'll complete a big play. They start dancing. Yeah.
The gritty.
We'll have like music in the background. We'll make a good play. Coach Parker, Coach Bart love it.
They love it.
Coach is fun, unless you're playing JV. Then he gets a little mad half the time.
What are you guys looking forward to this season? Is it winning? Is it putting up points? Is it hanging out with your friends?
Prove people that like moving up to a new conference. Like I feel like a lot of people are doubting us. I just want to show people that like we can actually play. Like we've always played. People say you don't play anybody, but I want to prove to people that we're a good football team. We can compete with anybody.
My goal, to go to Lucas Oil Stadium. I feel like that's everyone's goal. Seniors especially. And that's been a goal for a very long time. So I'm willing to push through and make it. So
I don't think the goal changes. We've dominated the conference that the GSSC. So I coming to the new conference, I intend to win it. It'll be tough, but I think we can completely do it.
I agree with Jacob. I think overall goal is to make the Lucas Oil this year.
Good. Hey, you guys got any shout-outs? You guys want to give some shout-outs to anybody? Any shout-outs?
I want to shout out my boy Dustin Zichterman, and my boy Tarzan.
Nice.
I want to shout out my quarterback coach I worked with over the offseason, Bill Reagan.
Nice.
I want to shout out my coach, DB coach, Coach Titus. Hopefully you're watching, man.
I want to shout out my defensive line coaches right back there. Coach Tinich, Coach Bart, all of them.
Nice. Well, we appreciate you guys hanging out at the Pigskin party here. Best of luck in the season, and best of luck in the NCC, guys.
Yep,
all right?
Thank you, man.
No problem, guys. Good luck. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Crowell Company's Lantern Man. I'll cover your motorcycle. I'll be with you on the water. I'll be with you on the snow. I'll cover your insurance needs wherever you go. I'll be at Crowell Agency from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. As Crowell Company's Lantern Man, I'm your insurance superhero.
Crowell Companies, the insurance professionals in Highland, Maryville, and Michigan City.
From schools to stadiums, hospitals, and bridges, everywhere you look, union carpenters are building Indiana. With jobs and skilled trades in high demand, there's never been a better time to start building your future. As an apprentice, you'll earn a debt-free college degree, earn while you learn, and receive great benefits like healthcare and retirement. So what are you waiting for? Visit carpenters.com to learn more. Visit carpenters.com and start building your future today.
Nate Ramian here, back with at Region Sports Nation. We are at Set 'em Up Lanes in Griffith, Indiana, at the Pigskin preseason party. We do have the Lowell Red Devils here. What do we have with us? Who do we have?
My name's Seth Renfus. I'm a D-end and a offensive tackle.
My name's Malachi James. I play outside linebacker and running back.
My name is Benjamin Ruda. I play right guard and defensive end.
My name is Carter Patterson, and I play left guard and defensive line.
My name is Owen Thiel. I play running back, middle linebacker.
What is our expectations for this season?
Our expectations for this season, my perspective, would basically be go out, come together as a football team and win some important games, see how far we can make it in the postseason, and just overall stay healthy throughout the preseason and regular season, just trying to make a run for our money.
How has camp gone so far? How is the off season? And I know there's really no off season, there's no break anymore. So how was that, weights and stuff?
Really, I think our preseason so far, we have a lot of changes, a lot of new kids going in positions they haven't played in, a lot of people playing positions they don't want to play, but are really starting to learn that it's a team game. We gotta come together to win football games, and I mean, really, I think we could do something this year. We're making a big impact from where we were last year. We got, like I said, a lot more new kids, but
who are some of those new guys that usually don't get the recognition, but who are those guys behind the scenes that are really stepping up this offseason?
I mean, we got
different people can answer too.
Yeah.
He's hogging the mic. He can do it. New players that really are stepping up this year that don't get the recognition.
So, like, one person I have on the top of my mind, Max Arredondo. I think he's a sophomore or junior.
Okay.
He's really stepped up from last year. He didn't start last year, but he's doing good in camp. And there's just a couple guys that we originally, I don't think we're really bought into the program and just how everything's supposed to be done. But now that the summer's gone on, I think we're starting to get there, and we're actually putting a team together and getting somewhere.
You think anybody else that's really stepped up this ball season?
So I want to say that someone that's really stepped up for us, especially on the offensive line, is our backup center as of right now, Dylan Cindy.
Okay.
He's a sophomore, and he's so when our center has bad snaps or whatever, he's always been able to sub in on varsity, and he's getting good reps, and he's getting a lot better this year.
That's always great to have competition within the program, because if you're not doing something, someone else will. And that's kind of what you talked about earlier. Someone else, they're not happy with their role. Sorry, this person will do it. So they just want to play at the end of the day. Do you guys have one game on your schedule that's circled? Like, who is that rival that you have that you cannot wait to play?
And that would be our first game, CP.
Ground Point?
Ground Point.
Is that at your place or their place?
We are at our place this year.
Do you think that has an advantage that it's grass?
Mm-hmm.
And then would you be like, oh, maybe I forgot to mow it. Let's get a little long. Let's get some muddy. They don't want to get dirty. They're kind of, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I hear you.
No, we've always been like a in the mud program.
Sure.
Down dirty in the trenches. Give it everything you got. It's like work through everything, work through adversity.
Yeah.
So we're looking forward to that.
I appreciate. Anybody else? Have any other game circle?
One game I got circled personally is actually two. Hobart and New Prairie. They've been kind of beating us up for the last couple of years, and I think it's really what separates us from going farther in our season. So something I'm looking forward to, and I think we could really get something done.
Is that New Prairie game at your place or theirs?
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's at New Prairie, yeah.
That kind of stinks. You got that long bus ride, but you'll be all right. What about you, bud?
I mean, the Crown Point game, I think, is just everybody hypes it up. It's a big game for us. But overall, I think that game just shows us what we need to work on.
Yeah.
To work towards the games that matter, the games like Hobart and New Prairie, the games that are in our conference. It's always good to have big rival games, especially the first game of the season.
Sure.
To go out there. I think really we just need to try and dogfight it.
You got to get dirty, you know what I mean?
They aren't thinking about us.
Sure, they don't.
They really aren't.
Yeah.
They don't see it, and I respect that, but they beat us up last year, and I think if we could earn our respect back this year, that's what I'm going out there for.
Lowell's one of those cities where, like, on Friday nights, the city shuts down. Everyone's at the game. It's a big game. Everyone's going to be there. People will be around the stadium. Just there probably won't be enough seats. And that's probably one of the awesome things about going to Lowell. And like I said earlier, I think one of the big advantages you have, you guys play on grass. And I think a lot of people get spoiled on turf. Everyone's got that. And I think it makes a big difference when if it's raining, if it's like cold. You know what I mean? I think it makes a big difference. Give me a couple sentences that's going to wrap up your Lowell season. In conclusion, give me a couple sentences that say what we're going to stand for. I know it's a lot.
Yeah, in my opinion, if people want to look back at our game and remember us,
Sure,
and remember what we did to them, and be scared of them, and be scared of us.
Sure.
Because we're going to give it everything we have, and we don't care what happens to our bodies. That's how I look at it.
Sure.
But I just want our team to come together as a team, and just be the best that we can be, because that's all we can.
Definitely. Wrap up the season. Give me like a couple sentences that's going to wrap up how your season's going to go.
Go first.
He's done a lot of talk. I want to hear your voice.
I mean, I have a feeling we're going to win a lot of games
Sure,
this year
sure.
if we all work together and we all fight for what we need to do. You know, there's a lot of kids that are put into positions that they don't want to be in, but we need to do what's best for the team.
Yeah.
And hopefully it all works out and we can win as many games as we need to win.
Okay, after you beat Crown Point that Friday night, what's the spot after the game? What are we eating after that Crown Point
Denny's.
victory?
Denny's?
Denny's? That's our spot in Lowell?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
We might need to venture up. We might need to figure something out down there.
Mine's straight home to the deer freezer.
That's cool. That's cool. All right. Well, again, that's the Lowell Red Devils here talking about their season. If you haven't had time yet, come down to Set 'em Up Lanes in Griffith and have a good year. It's Region Sports Nation, the only game in town.
Develop skills that will last for a lifetime with an apprenticeship with the Bricklayers and Allied Craft Workers Local 4, Indiana, Kentucky. The apprenticeship and training program is committed to developing highly skilled bricklayers, terrazzo workers, and ceramic tile setters to provide the construction industry with the best hands in the business. If you are currently working non-union and want better pay with benefits, or if you think learning a new skill with a paid apprenticeship while you earn your associate's degree is the right path for you, visit baclocal4.org/training to learn more about the apprenticeship program. Are you built to succeed?
Mike Chamier here with the Maryville Pirates. We are here at Set 'em Up Lanes for the preseason Pigskin party. See you guys here every year. Maryville, and such a great program and a great team. But first, I want you to introduce yourselves to the folks at home, and then we'll talk a little bit about last season.
Roshan McGee, class of 2024, anchor.
Terrell Elmore, class of 2024, defensive end.
I'm Dante Pope. I'm a senior, and I play quarterback.
My name is Trey Stevens, the class 2024, and I'm athlete for the Maryville Pirates. I really don't have a defined position, but play running back, safety, linebacker, wherever they need me, basically.
Whatever they need.
Whatever they need. Love that. All right, so talk a little bit about last year, your thoughts on last year, and then what you're looking forward to this year.
My thoughts on last year was, of course, not the way we wanted to end it, but it's definitely some cooking this year. Our team is very young. And I got high hopes. I'm not playing right now. I don't know when I'll be back, but the way things are looking, I'm very excited for what this future has to come.
Last year, we fell short in the regional, so that kind of hit where it hurt, But this year we got, like he said, we got a lot of young guys. We're improving every day, and I like where our team is going. I think we can make big strides this year.
I feel like last year was more like a learning year for us. We was able to see the mistakes that everyone made and then grow from there.
Yeah, to piggyback off of what Dante said, last year was just a learning experience for us, and this year I feel like we're more focused this year to do what we need to do as far as just ooh. Yeah, I lost it.
You're good. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I am, and I think all of you guys are kind of singing the same tune. is that you guys are young, and the focus is getting there, and you guys are improving in the areas that you need to improve. And I know you're not playing right now. You're not sure when you'll be back, but this question still applies to you because you've been able to kind of have that that back seat in looking at things. So what I want to ask you guys is, what's one thing you think that you guys have improved upon specifically this offseason that's going to get you ready for this year?
Our scout players. Our scout players play a big role, and we have some very good scout players that get us varsity players ready for the weeks coming up. We have a real big game coming up next week, and we're going to be ready due to those scout players.
I feel like one of the biggest things that changed this offseason was the discipline. I'm not saying that last year's team was undisciplined or anything, but I feel like this like we were all saying, like this year's team is more focused on the common goal.
I feel like it'll have to be like our depth. We've grown, and everyone knows their job. So if someone get hurt or someone has to step out for a second, then we have people that could step up whenever they need it.
Yeah, one thing I'd say this offseason that we have worked on so far and has improved on is our work ethic. Our work ethic has gotten a lot better since last year.
100%. 100%.
So work ethic's improved, and with that work ethic is that focus too. So talk about like a double-edged sword. Talk about being something lethal. Being focused and working harder. What's one team that felt like you learned the most from playing last year? And that could be an individual thing too. Like maybe
Crown Point.
Something about you that you learned about your game where you're like, you know what? Like, I didn't know I had this chink in the armor, or I didn't know that I can do, or this is in my bag. I didn't know this was in my bag, and so I played a certain team.
So me personally, it had to be Crown Point and Valpo. Valpo, I say because I never knew how far I could push until I did it. So
and that was against Valpo.
Yeah, that was against Valpo. Like, I've never been to a game that close, that meaningful. Every game is meaningful, of course, but that game being on the line, I never knew how hard I could push myself until I did it. Crown Point being because one of our biggest rivals, and we won the first one. Wait, no, we didn't win the first one. Losing was just.
My biggest games, the most humbling game this year for me personally was Chesterton. We went into that game thinking
we weren't a team.
We weren't a team that game, and the fact that that we just all got humbled by a team that we usually wouldn't get humbled by was it was very.
And what you learn from that?
We learned that we got to go into every game with the same attitude, because if we don't, that's the result.
I think my biggest learning experience is probably the Valpo game against regionals. I didn't really get to play, but I was more of a scout. I didn't get to play, but I was a scout player. So I kind of learned that slacking off and not watching film kind of affected the defense. So I feel like being 100% locked in throughout the whole season and not taking any breaks would be something I learned from that.
Yeah, I would say most humbling game in my opinion was a regional game against Valpo. Again, going from being a team from 37 to 10 in the regular season to losing by 1 point, and the reason was that was kind of a humbling experience because I think we kind of underprepared that week, and we just weren't focused as we were the previous game.
So we're seeing some consistency here. You guys have talked about exactly focus, right? You guys have talked about being unprepared or not as prepared as you could be, and things like that, not being as locked in, and that's all changing. What's one or maybe a couple people on the team? I know you mentioned some scout players and stuff, but who are some guys that you're you know what, I think they're just primed for a breakout year? Ain't nobody in RSN, ain't nobody in the media talking about these dudes or so and so, and I think they're gonna show out.
Can we say, hey, who y'all?
they'll consult as a team because, you know, the team building, the camaraderie, you know, the focus and all of that stuff is improved. This is a unit right here. We're going to watch them work here, and we're going to watch them work this season. All right, tell me. Yep.
John Peters, Trent Nixon. We have JQ. That's one of our scout players. He got something to come. Like, y'all watching? He's coming for y'all. He's coming for y'all. No, I can't wait to see it. I don't know where I'm gonna be at in my future, but like I'm gonna make sure I come home to watch him.
And this JQ?
Yeah.
What year?
He finna be a sophomore.
Okay, so JQ's about to be a sophomore, and that's who we're looking for.
Yeah.
You said go ahead now? You say he plays linebacker?
Yeah, no, JQ plays running back for us.
Running back, okay.
Jamesville, he playing on the D-line this year. Who else? Karan, definitely. Karan Moore. He's also playing on the D-line. He's stepping up to fill the role of him while he's out. Who else?
Adam, we can't forget about
Oh yeah, Adam. We can't forget about Adam. Adam, I know you gonna watch. Adam, I know you gonna watch this. Yeah, that's a dog.
And what year's Adam?
Adam's was 25.
Okay.
Y'all gotta watch for him. That's a monster. And y'all don't even know.
He squats 600 pounds. That's all I gotta say.
6 Bills.
I feel like one for me would be Jordan Sanders. He's our 2025 quarterback. He's going to be like, he has a crazy arm. Yeah.
Speaking of Jordan Sanders, I gotta give Jordan Sanders, the lineman, because we got 2 Jordan Sanders on the team. We got a lineman, we got a left tackle named Jordan Sanders, and we got a QB. Jordan Sanders, lineman.
Okay.
Sure.
We gonna name the whole team. We have faith in everybody. We got faith in everybody. Swanson. His name Jaden Swanson. He just transferred here. Y'all gonna know his name. Y'all gonna know his name. Y'all gonna know every one of us.
Trey, you got anybody you wanna shout out that you think's gonna be a breakout prime this year? Prime time.
I would say Dante Pope, my quarterback, man. I would say Dante's gonna have a breakout year, man. From coming off his junior year being a scout player, I think to being a starting QB senior year, I feel like he's gonna have a breakout year just from what I've been seeing so far. I feel like he's gonna have his breakout year. And my running back JQ, it's gonna be a crazy 1-2 combo. Me starting it off, and then him coming off the bench. People gonna be expecting him to be a fall off, but it's not gonna be a fall off, and that's what they're not gonna be expecting.
All right. So my next question to you guys. So you've taught. Obviously, not only do we see it, not only do we hear it, but we feel the love that you guys have for your brothers, like on this team, and so my question is, what are some traditions that you look forward to maybe continuing in the past, like team building stuff, like maybe before the game, after the game, or things that you want to start this year with these young guys?
Our D-line Thursday night film, that's a thing that's gonna stick with us forever. I mean, we may still do it after high school. Watch the new players. No, yeah, mama, your food is great.
Mom, your food is great. Just team bonded activities in general. Like when we just all hang out with each other. Like how we finna go bowling after this. Like some more of the team is about to come and go bowling with us. Like that's the type of stuff that we do. Just team bonding stuff, so we could we just all know that we're brothers. We all know regardless. Yeah, like just the team bonding stuff after practice. Like it's just.
Yeah, and to piggyback, our defense is doing a little something like after practice we do after practice activities like egg tosses, one-leg races, just a lot of team bonding stuff, and I feel like that's gelling us together, and that's gonna be like one of our traditions that we just started this year. That it's gonna be a good tradition.
I gotta give it up. I think another thing is like we're starting to do is like letting the players be like express their characters. So like a couple of days we've like been starting to wear like crazy stuff to practice. like wacky tacky day or something like that. And then like Friday for our scrimmage, we're probably gonna do like a Jersey Day theme. So just having a little bit of fun with what we do.
Nice, nice. It looks like you guys are having a lot of fun already. You know, when we talk about the stuff that you do after practices, like, you know, the little competitive games and things like that, and you talk about like the film, like and the home cooking and stuff like that. What is there one spot that you feel like is central, or is this just like all the time, all over the place? Like,
it's really just all the time.
That's what it seems like.
Yeah,
that's what it seems like.
It's like we don't really have one specific thing that we'll go do. We just find something and do it. As a team, no fake love. No fake love.
All right, so when
Everybody agree.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So when we talk about, or when we look at the schedule, all right, and, you know, you talked like last year about like Valpo, you know, was one of those humbling things, or even Chesterton, you know, was humbling, and Crown Point, and those teams. I mean, we're talking about like Valpo's like #1 team in 5A. Crown Point is, you know, in terms of the media polls and coaches polls and stuff like that, right? Because I'm sure you guys are going to have something to say about that this year. I already know that. And then like in 6A, like Crown Point and stuff like that, and those really good teams. Is there a team that you think is like low-key slept on when it comes to going on the road and playing them, and that's like a tough place to play? Like just the environment and the atmosphere. And maybe there isn't one. Maybe it is one of those teams. But where is like the toughest place to play, the best road atmosphere, a place that you look forward to going and playing?
No.
And that's an individual for all you guys.
I'm gonna say Valpo. I mean,
you like going on the road and playing
Valpo?
Valpo?
I love playing Valpo. It's probably one of the best games for me. Like, you know. Crown Point up there too. Hobart. I can't say the whole.
It's hard, yeah.
So because I haven't played here all 4 years, I haven't played like the whole DAC home and away. But it's between Lowell and Hobart, because playing Lowell on that field, like when it's raining or like where all the fans are out. Because I remember my sophomore year, I went to Westside and we played them in sectionals, and it was raining. We were all muddy. It was just so hard to play there. And then Hobart is just their community. They always bring a big crowd out to their games because they love. Everybody in Hobart loves Hobart, so it's like
they love Hobart football. That's for sure.
Yeah, I would say the biggest away game for me is the Graveyard, as Hobart call it, the Graveyard. Man, just because of the atmosphere, it's because Brickyard. Well, Graveyard, Brickyard.
They be calling it the Graveyard because they be thinking that, you know, they doing something like that. But the Brickyard, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, the Brickyard, yeah. I would say that because I've played there my freshman year and last year, my junior year, and the atmosphere is always crazy, no matter what team they play. Like if you're on the road against them, they're gonna bring a tough crowd.
I feel like for me so far it'd be like top two is Valpo and Hobart. Valpo because like their student section is insane. Like they'll like pick your names out off the roster and like they'll know who you are that entire game. Or like for Hobart, it's just like from past experience in my freshman year playing them, it kind of like gives me the creeps no matter what. If I'm there, it gives me like I get shivers.
Okay, all right, yeah, and that's the thing. You guys play a tough schedule every year, and you know these places that you talk about going and playing, like you've already mentioned too. It's the communities, you know, like how much they love it, and like how people really get into it, you know, every year. Is there one team on the schedule that you have circled? Now, maybe they gave you some bulletin board material. Maybe it was something that happened in the off season that people saying stuff because you know how people are always talking. Maybe it was something on social media. Maybe something from last year, just like your personal experience. Who's one team you're like, you know what, we got to beat them this year? Trey wants this one.
Hey. We don't have a specific team. We gonna take this by week. We don't have any personal vendetta against no team, no nothing. We taking this week by week, and we gonna let our action speak for we gonna let action speak. That's all I gotta say.
Okay. But now for y'all, like, is there maybe one team that, like, you know what, you just love beating them? Like, it's one team that you really want to beat. Like,
I mean, I would love to beat all the teams that we lost to last year.
Fair.
That's really our goal. But no, not really one specific team that we got circled. We're just taking it week by week, like Trey said.
Okay.
I won't even lie. A lot of the problems that we came across last year was because everybody had big heads, if that makes sense. Like, everybody was getting ahead of themselves, and everybody was talking. I'm not saying everybody as in the outside. I'm talking about on our team, and our heads got incredibly too big, and that's why some of the problems that existed last year happened. So I hope this year that everybody sees the impact it had on us, and we keep our mouth closed. Like, it's you know.
Okay, y'all are gonna be humble, and y'all are gonna, you know, stick your nose to the grindstone and take it week by week.
Now maybe in the games when we up, you know, you'll see different you know, personalities.
Yeah.
But then when we get to that Monday, it's over with.
Yeah,
We're on to the next
Understood.
No more.
So my last question is going to be this, and this is a question I think is a really good one for y'all, because y'all already are so expressive and have shown so much personality, like, just in these few minutes. Who is the one person that when they make a play on the field on a game day, when you see that and you know that person making that play, maybe it's their reaction, maybe it's like their celebration, something, but like that gets you hype and you're like, you know what, I'm ready.
It's something I just love about seeing him hit somebody. Like, I don't know if y'all look at me, please. Go online, go on Huddle, and I bet you the first hit you're gonna see on his highlight tape is him flipping somebody. And this is no shot to nobody. But it's just something about when he hits somebody that it just gets me so hyped inside. Like, I can't even remember what happened the last few minutes. Like, I black out and I go do me. Like, it's just crazy.
My person is probably Adam. When Adam blows through an old line, it's just something beautiful, man. I just get so hyped every time when I see him in that backfield making a play. And whenever our linebackers, whether it's be Jeremiah Jordan or Trenton Nixon this year, whenever they go blitz and they blow something up, it's just beautiful to me.
Man, honestly, I gotta say, man, me personally, myself, because I'm all hype, man. Hey, I like to bring the energy, man. I love to bring the energy, and I love to bring that energy to my team. So I would say me, and whenever Roshan make a big play or Terrell, whoever make a big play, I love to be the hype, man. I love to get everybody hype.
I feel like one person I look towards, like, when I'm on the sideline, is like Terrell. Because, like, no matter what he does, he's going to look at you. He's going to, like, get everyone hype and start clapping.
So I don't have a celebration, right? I don't have a specific celebration. Whenever I get, like, a tackle for a loss, like, or a sack, I just, like, go crazy. Like, I just scream. Like, it's not really something specific that I have. I've been trying, like, since my freshman, sophomore year to come up with something, and it don't come to me when I make a play. So it's just I guess that's my celebration.
I think you guys are going to come up with a couple ideas when you play some bowling and you go out there and you do some bowling. I think you guys are going to come up with a couple of little things, and I think you guys will figure it out. And I think people are going to be looking forward to seeing you hit your celly this year. I think people are going to be really looking forward to you guys as a whole, as a unit. We've been with the Maryville Pirates here at Set 'em Up Lanes for the preseason Pigskin Party. I'm Mike Jamia. You're watching the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Welcome back to the preseason Pigskin Party here at Set 'em Up Lanes in Griffith, Indiana. Michael Brenner here with the Bishop Knoll Warriors. Gentlemen, welcome to the party. How are we doing? Have we had a bite to eat already?
Yeah, we just got finished actually. Yep.
Oh, sweet. All right. So what do we have today? We had like what, chicken and mastacholi and stuff.
Yep, mashed potatoes. Yeah, all that.
So we're full. So we're ready for like
green pea.
So
yep.
we're ready for some.
Greens,
yeah, we're ready for some another practice or whatever, another session here to go up and down the fields. No. All right. So we're here with Bishop Knoll. Guys, first off, tell us who you are, like give us your position, and then like what year you are class-wise.
My name is Angel. I'm a receiver, and I'm class of 2024.
I feel like you had to think about that. What do you mean the stuff? What do you didn't know your name? What's going on here?
I just had to think about that.
My name is Kyle. I am class of 2024. I play safety and H-back.
My name is Caleb, class of 2024. I play tackle, and I play defensive line.
I'm Dylan Baldwin. I'm class of 2024. I play D-end as well as the entire offensive line and H-back.
You play the entire offensive line? Like you're the only guy protecting? Okay, I thought you like you're the guy there protecting the quarterback. Everyone else is coming because I already know my strategy. I'm blitzing if it's just you, man. I already know that strategy there. No, I get what you're saying. Just giving you a hard time. All right, so we're gonna keep this lighthearted. We're gonna have some fun. How do you feel about that? All right, so. How has summer been going? What's been going well? We have a new coach, right?
Yes, sir, we do.
Right. So how's that been going the first year here? I mean, you guys obviously senior classes, so you've gone through a little bit of change here. Yeah. How's this change been going?
Overall, Coach Tyler is a coach that we will all want to have. He changed the culture. He changed the environment for us. The weight room, especially, is something we don't mess around with anymore, like how we used to in the past. It's something we're in and out. We get our strength, and then we do agility also outside. So it's agility and weight training. So that's something that we haven't did in the past that I was excited for this year, and we're all ready for the next thing that he has for us.
Okay. Anybody else? How's this going? How's the summer going so far? Anyone want to comment?
At first I thought it was going to go a little bit shaky with a new coach, but like having a transfer quarterback and everybody being more serious and coming back, I thought that it's going pretty good. Our defense is just flying around hitting everybody, and our offense is looking like we're just going, put points on the board.
All right, I like it. I like the hitting everybody part. Like defense is getting at it. They're going to hit everybody. All right, what do we got?
At first, it was shaky with us getting a new field renovation as well.
Yeah,
so us seniors, we're not going to get home games really. So that was disappointing. But we're looking good. We're taking it day by day, and we're working to get better every single day. Yeah. We're just trying to get 1% better every day.
Yeah, I like it. That's awesome. So, okay, go ahead.
So overall, it's been a great summer. We all have good morale on the whole team. There's great attitude, and win some football games.
Yeah, I like it. So. Obviously, 0-9 last year. So I know there's going to be a win on the board this year. I already know. The question is how many. I think we're going to do more than one, right? I mean, we're going to get there. I have faith in you guys. You guys seem very confident. You seem like the summer's been going pretty well. So we're not putting a cap on this. Maybe 9-0, right? Just run through the competition.
Yeah,
right?
No.
There you go. Right. I mean, you have to go in with that mentality, right? I mean, just going in like, hey, we're going to not. Are we going to win, but if we're going to win, right? I'm all for that. So I don't know if you guys have paid attention to any of the coverage we've had here on the Region Sports Network, but you may not know this, but there is a 10U Cal Ripken World Series going on over in Crown Point, Indiana. Kids from all over the country are over here in Northwest Indiana. We have a team from Australia as well. So my question, and I think it's such a cool experience for those guys. So my question to you is, what is your favorite youth sport memory? Like somewhere that you maybe traveled to. It doesn't have to be football. It could be any sport that you played, somewhere that you went to, or just a fun moment in a practice, or it could be while you were here at Bishop Knoll, whatever the case may be. A favorite moment that you had when you were younger that really sticks out to you, something that sticks out.
All right, so I was a big hockey player when I was younger.
Okay, I got to remind you, we're on the air. You got to keep it appropriate too.
No, I got you.
Okay, all right, just making sure. I know how high schoolers are.
I went to hit somebody and I hit him through the door. Like there's like doors.
Yeah.
And I hit the guy through the door. Like it opened the door.
And you're on defense, you said?
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That's what Bishop Knoll needs, right? Guys gonna push people through doors.
You said favorite youth memory?
Yeah, youth memory. Any sport. Yeah.
I started playing football around 7th grade. I played for Westside's middle school team.
Okay.
And them guys, they really taught me how to be physical and play the sport of football. And then I went on doing wrestling, and that conditioned me for my 8th grade year.
Okay.
But yeah, them guys, I owe a lot of them to what I can do now.
Okay, so you're giving a nice tribute to the guys before you. I like it.
My favorite youth sport memory would just be playing with the Hessville Vipers. It was lively over there. It was
Nice.
good. It was very competitive. It was just fun. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be the football player I am today because I was horrible when I was younger. And due to them, I managed to get a lot better.
Awesome. I like it.
One of my favorite as a child was probably playing for the Pop Warner Patriots when I was younger. Different environment, especially. I learned a lot of knowledge from there. So growing up, it taught me a lot.
Okay, excellent. I like it. Also, we've got the Lake County Fair going on. So what's the favorite fair food? When you go to the fair, I know you guys are in season. You're supposed to be eating healthy and all that garbage and stuff. But when you go to the fair in the off season, what are you getting?
I'm going with a Philly cheesesteak.
Ooh,
definitely.
Okay.
That's my number one choice automatically, and then always tacos number 2.
Okay, hold on, time out. I got questions. Are we going beef, chicken, steak? What are we doing here?
I'm always going steak. Always going steak.
Always going steak. Okay, all right. I'm a teacher. I don't have that kind of dough to be shelling out for steak like that, you know.
All right, I rock with the deep fried Oreos.
Deep fried Oreos. Now we're talking.
And always a lemonade.
A lemonade. All right, freshly squeezed? Or
Yeah,
you're
freshly
okay,
squeezed,
all
yeah,
right.
yeah.
All right, I can get on board with that. Now, does it have to actually be like out of like the lemon, like don't they have like those lemon cups
Yeah,
or
they
something?
throw like lemon cups in there. They throw
Yeah,
like
something
lemon
like
in
that.
there.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter as long as it's good.
All right.
As long as it tastes
Load it up
good.
with sugar.
Same thing Kyle said with the lemonade, but favorite food, it got to be a nice funnel cake.
A funnel cake, all right. Because dough and sugar, that's what I am. That's all, you know.
I'm not a fair guy. I've went to maybe
Whoa,
2 in my
hold on,
entire
wait
life.
a minute.
I've only went to like 2 in my entire life that I can recall. But the thing that I always get when I go there is the Philly cheesesteak.
The Philly cheese. Okay, I've never heard of Philly
Fire.
cheesesteak at the fair. I mean, I
Fire.
know they're there. I've walked by the booth. Okay, all right. I like that. All right. Trying to just think about what else we can talk about here to get you guys to know you guys a little bit better, get you out of that comfort zone, have fun a little bit here. So fair food. Let's see what else. All right. Senior year. This is it. You know, you got one last season left, and you're off to the next stage of your life, which is going to be awesome. I can tell you that. All right, I want you to finish this sentence for me. By the end of the season, I want to. What do you want to accomplish by the end of the season? What do you want as a goal? I'll let you think about it for a second. Remind everybody that we are here at the preseason Pigskin Party here for the Region Sports Network from Set 'em Up Lanes in Griffith, Indiana. Here with Bishop Knoll. Got 4 seniors here with me. It's their last ride here with the Warriors. I want you to finish that sentence. By the end of this season, I want to basically accomplish what?
I just want to make my family proud. I started football because of my grandfather, and I just want to make him proud. That's all I really want to do.
Excellent, excellent.
By the end of my senior year, I want to learn about more business management, definitely.
Okay.
And I want to get into like programs and stuff like that. So
Okay, cool. Just finish the sentence. By the end of the season or by the end of your senior year, I want to do what? I want to accomplish
By the
what?
end of the season, I want to win state.
Okay, hey, that's a lofty goal. I like it. I mean, everyone here has the same goal, but I like it. That's good stuff.
By the end of the season, I think I'm coming for it all in terms of like offers, in terms of like wins, in terms of just being a better person on and off the field.
Okay, I like it. That's good stuff, guys. Good stuff. All right, so the Bishop Knoll Warriors, they're looking for a bounce-back season after last year, and I think with the confidence that I'm getting from this group, I think we're going to have a pretty good season. I'm going to predict going 9-0 by the end of the year. What do you guys think? You agree with me? Yeah. Get a ring. They're going down to Indianapolis, so book it. Get your hotels now down in Indianapolis. Guys, thanks so much for hanging out with us. We appreciate it. You can probably get more food somewhere. I'm sure there's more food somewhere out there. Or go check out the fair or something. You never know. All right, that'll wrap things up here for me. We'll be back here with more teams a little bit later here at the preseason Pigskin Party. You're watching the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
With electrical services from Economy Electric Heating and Cooling, you can radiate the perfect amount of light and energy into your home. From rewiring and code upgrades to ceiling fans, lighting, security, and more, Economy Electric Heating and Cooling's trained electricians will make sure you can enjoy your home on full power all the time. For a free estimate on electrical work, call Economy Electric Heating and Cooling at 219-923-4441, and you can visit them on the web at forajobdoneright.com. That's the number 4ajobdoneright.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso is a leader in athletics apparel and equipment sales. With in-house production including screen printing, trophies, embroidery, and more, Blythe's can help you to create the perfect look. For more information, visit them online at teamblythes.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso, where the athletes shop.
We're back here for the Pigskin party at Set 'em Up Lanes in Griffith, Indiana. We are here with the Hobart Brickies. Can we get a name and what our positions are?
I'm Bradley Gibson. I play middle linebacker.
Johnny Sorensen. I play quarterback.
Oh, I'm Jackson Ray. I play right tackle.
Mason Jackson. I play fullback.
Coming into the season, we have a new quarterback this year. What are your expectations, and how do you think you're going to lead the team this year?
I expect to pick up where we left off.
Sure.
We had a very explosive offense. We had a great offense coordinator. We got a great foundation. The team starts with the big boys up front. I mean,
definitely.
The team doesn't work out with the big boys. We got some returning receivers. We got 3 guys: Connor Stafford, Aiden Leonard, and Zach Bloom. With the addition of, we got a transfer to Calumet, TJ Caldwell. So really explosive on the back end there too. And then we got a great running back this year. I mean, track guy.
Sure.
Speed. So we got high expectations. We're gonna keep rolling.
How's camp been? How's it, like workouts and all that fun stuff?
Camp's been good. I mean, we've been working, we're building day in, day in.
Sure.
Day in, day out, we're bonding, we're getting better, we're just building that chemistry.
I mean, defensive-wise, we were missing. We lost a lot of key guys. Hunter Jers, Gavin Miller, and Cody Johnson, to name a few. But a lot of the guys that we're bringing in got reps, and
Sure.
and they're responsive to coaching, and that's what you want. Linebacker core, we got Zach Bloom, Dad Hobart legend. Like, he loves the Hobart tradition and pride. So, and Jared Hansen, 6'3" monster.
Yeah.
Not afraid of contact and great in coverage. And up front, we got Maurice, Andrew, and Aiden Castillo. Great guy. Like, not the biggest guys, but they get the job done.
Just hard workers.
And hard workers. At practice, I always walk up. I say, "Who's the baddest person on this team?" And every day everyone tries to prove who's the best guy, who's the guy that's gonna get every tackle, who's gonna be the guy to swarm to the quarterback or swarm to the running back. Yes, we lost some key guys, but success with our guys, the guys that are coming back, and the team is responsible, closer than ever. Offensive and defensive side of the ball, we're super close. I mean, we're always hanging out and stuff like that. So I mean, I'm excited for senior season with these boys. So
yeah. Do we have one game on the schedule that, like, I remember this what happened last year. We cannot let that happen again, kind of stuff.
Obviously, Andrew,
Sure.
big rivalry game for us.
What do you think? You're excited back there. What do you think? Why is that game important to you?
The Andrean game's a really important game to us, not only because it's a big rivalry here in the region and here for Hobart, but I think it's so important, even within our conference, that we get that game. We win it. We've tied the conference 3 ways with Lowell and Andrean in the last few years, and I think it's incredibly important that we just get it done as a unit this year and beat Andrean and win our conference out.
It's such close games. I mean, 2 years ago was a walk-off field goal, and last year was, we drove down the field and ended up with interception in the end zone. So it's super close games. Always great game. Always games that we always look forward to. Going in, we know it's going to be a close game. That's going to be a battle the whole time. So that's definitely a tone setter for our conference.
What's it mean to have the Brickies across your chest? One of the best Northwest Indiana
I would hand it
teams.
to one of you guys back there.
I think it's really special. It's something
Sure.
special. I'm more than appreciative of it every day I come to practice. We're a city and a people with a proud football, I almost want to say heritage, because going way back. Even though we're not playing at the Bricky Bowl every day like we used to, we're still carrying on that momentum, and I hope carrying on their legacy. And I think it's a lot to live up to, but I think day by day we get better and better, and I hope to live up to it.
Do you guys ever practice at the old field every once in a while? Do you guys go
Sadly,
back?
No. It's all condemned, locked down.
See, I saw there was a couple of concerts there earlier in the summer, but like that'd be kind of cool to have a practice there.
There's been talks.
Have a scrimmage there.
There's been talks
have nobody,
about it,
nobody in the bleachers, but just put everybody on the grass.
Yeah, we
I think that'd be pretty cool.
We wish.
After you get that big win on Friday nights, what's the place we're going after that? What's that dinner spot?
Well, not the best decision for after game meals, but we always go to Taco Bell.
That's okay.
Yeah. It's the only place that's open.
Get a crave
after
case
game.
or something?
Yeah. It's.
What about you?
I gotta agree with Taco Bell.
What's your
I go to Taco Bell for almost any meal I can pick.
What's your
Even though
Taco Bell
everybody hates
order?
it. My cravings box and a beefy Fritos burrito.
That's
and a large Baja Blast.
Oh, Baja Blast. Okay. What about you? What's your Taco Bell order?
I got the two They took off the quesadillas, which I'm pretty bummed about that. But I get 2 chicken quesadillas and 2 cheesy roll-ups and a large Mountain Dew. Baja
Attaboy.
Blast.
Okay, give me 2 sentences that's going to wrap up your season this year. How the season's going to go. Give me 2 sentences in a conclusion.
Okay. I can go first if you want me to.
Yeah.
I think 2 sentences, going with 2 words, I think. For the first one is cohesion.
Sure.
And the second one is work.
Attaboy, yeah.
We've obviously, if I could say something real quick, we've got guys that stand out for sure, but I think our biggest strength as a team is our cohesion.
Sure.
We work as a unit day in, day out, and we're going to get it done this year.
Intensity. That's everything. That's the one word that carries on through our team is how intense do we practice, how intense are we going to play. Not taking plays off, not taking reps off in the weight room, or even just doing gassers. Like everyone, it's intensity the whole time.
What do you think?
Like they said, we're going to work the entire game all throughout the whole season. We're going to compete through hopefully 15 weeks, obviously, until the very last minute of the quarter, regardless of the score. And no matter what, we're not going to give up until the season's over.
We're back to school.
I have some buddies that played at Hobart back in the day, and they'll still talk about it, and they'll talk about like a game. Remember this night and like week 4 and like, you know what I mean?
Trust me,
It just matters.
Yeah.
It's something. Football is different in Hobart.
It is.
Hobart football is a religion. It's a religion. You eat, breathe, live Hobart football.
And that's what makes being a Brickie mean something.
So much important.
Sure. And we have to end with the chant. We have to hear it.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
All right, 3, 2,
All my life, I want to be a Brickie. Work, work, work. All my life, I want to be a Brickie. Work, work, work. All my life, I want to be a Brickie. Work, work, work. Team.
At it. And we'll end on that. Thank you for being with us at Set 'em Up Lanes in Griffith, Indiana. See these guys week 1 versus Chesterton?
Yeah.
At your place or their place?
It's our place. Our place.
All right.
Brickyard.
We'll be there at the
Don
Brickyard
Hall Field.
week 1
Be there.
versus Chesterton. Have a good night, guys. Thanks.